Less than 20 out of the over 200 pupils at lower primary of the Biihee Primary School in the Wa municipality can boast of having access to furniture. The rest either lie on the eroded, dirty and shoddy concrete floor or sit in the position akin to monkeys and kangaroos during instructional hours. As a result, some of the pupils have their books and uniforms dirtied and torn. Flip that with the situation at Sing Kindergarten, where the pupils don't have classrooms but hold classes under a neem and ebony tree using their chairs as their tables. JoyNews Upper West correspondent Rafik Salam, who visited the schools, report from Sing.
Watching from afar, you may think that all is well at the Biihee Primary School until you get closer. The first point of disappointment that greets you is the bevy of broken tables and chairs kept at a veranda in between classrooms. That clearly paints a mental picture of the furniture challenge at the school. Moving to Primary 1, out of a total of 62 pupils, only 8 of them sat on 3 old and weakened dwell decks. The rest sat on the bare, eroded, dirty cement floor in a certain style akin to monkeys and kangaroos. Their school bags and books are recklessly placed by their sides or in front of them. The constant and continuous sitting and rubbing of their uniforms and mufti on the rough concrete floor have resulted in some of them being dirty and in some cases torn, exposing their vital parts. Isa Salam is the head teacher of Biihee Primary School.
This is a class of 65 pupils, but as you can see, we have only about 10 furniture in the classroom. And if we go to all the classes we have in this school, we are facing the same challenge in this school. For instance, the Primary 1, we have about 62 children in that class. And if we go in there, we have only 3 furniture. So
enter Primary 2, and it is worse. All the conditions that exist in Primary 1 are here. A couple of benches have crooked stands that the people scramble to sit. The cliché in this classroom is first come, first serve, and sometimes it is the survival for the fittest. The bigger ones sometimes outpoise the smaller ones and bully them to sit on the old weak bench. COVID-19 safety health protocols are breached and thrown to the dogs due to inadequate furniture.
Those who are lying on the floor, it has a serious impact in terms of their learning, because when they write on the board and they are asked to write, it becomes a problem. Apart from that, their uniforms can easily get dirty, and once the uniforms get dirty, diseases, germs are likely to be transferred to their bodies.
Unlike the situation at Biihee Primary School, where they are grappling with the issue of inadequate furniture, the situation at Sing Primary School is quite different. Here, they don't have classrooms, and what they do, they are attending classes under a neem and ebony tree. At least, they can boast of chairs that are uniformed, but conspicuously missing are hexagonal wooden tables. As a result of that, they squat on the bare sand and use the chairs as their tables. The position of the sun also determines which sides of the trees that the class will be held. For fear of being drenched, rainy days are holidays for the pupils. Head teacher of Sing Primary School, Sano Alex, explains further.
You realize that anytime it is threatening to rain, they cannot sit under these trees to learn. So some of them, even when it is threatening to rain, they will just say, because we don't have classroom, we won't come to school. It's better we stay in the house rather than coming to school and then we have no places. So it's affecting a lot. At the moment, we are in the dry season, and you see that a lot of leaves are falling. And these children, when they are falling, their concentration is there. So we will wish that if there is a better way of giving us infrastructure, so that to allow these children to have a good place, a decent place to sit, it will help a lot.
One Municipal Director of Education, Sophia Dimanjo, who also doubles as the Dean of Directors of Education in the region, noted the challenges that the pupils are going through. Siharaba was quick to add that they are working with the Wa Municipal Assembly to fix the challenges.
We work with the Assembly, and so we have made this known to the Assembly, and so we are hoping, like I said, you know, from the beginning of the year we haven't had our MCs in place, so we are hoping that now that our MCs are getting settled, they will take steps to attend to these issues, and then, like I said, gradually we'll get there someday.
These are the children we call the future leaders of the country, but they are saying that the foundation to that leadership is weak. They are appealing for the authorities to come to their aid. Reporting for JoyNews, Rafik Salam, Sing.